Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. It's 106 days into the game and 90 episodes into our blind playthrough of Blueprints, and I'm excited to get going today. We have some things to chase: treasure trove, tomb, gift shop, and gallery. I've been thinking about the hint the nudge that I got last episode, and specifically this thing I've been thinking of, which is like, why did we pass it? Let's go! Let's go for getting an A on the classroom final exam. Oh, baby, the diploma trophy in recognition of academic excellence. Let's fucking go. I was hoping that would be the case, but I like this trophy. I like the look of it a lot. Let's absolutely go. A minus. Okay, so we still history and erosion. We 100%ed everything else, but we got history and erosion. Okay, I'm going to pull out the calculator real quick. Hold up. 46 questions. Is that right? 46 questions. Pardon me. Does that mean I got 2 questions wrong or 4? I think it means I got 4. Because 44 out of 46, if those categories are each 3 questions each, that would mean I missed 2. That's a 95.6%. However, 42 divided by 46 is a 91.3%, which would be traditionally an A minus, depending on what numbering, what like percentage system you use for your grades. So I missed 4 questions, most likely. 2 in erosion. That's the part that makes me most upset, is 2 in erosion. Because I need my erosion in order to decode stuff. I need to get 100% on erosion because then I will have the confidence that I know what I'm doing with erosion. And instead, I only got 4 out of 6 correct. That's okay. We had some questions we were not entirely sure about. And then history is interesting. We're going to leave it as is. We're going to leave it as is. We aced the final exam. That's done. That's dusted. Let me go ahead and screenshot this. If it there is a chance that it will matter what questions we got wrong or right on this final exam. What I mean by that is this. 4 out of 6 questions correct on erosion, 4 out of 6 questions correct on history. Or potentially actually like 2 out of 3 on one and 4 out of 6 on the other. I don't know. That could still be an A minus. I either missed 3 or 4 questions is my guess. It's possible that the specific questions that I missed include information I would need to know in order to pass a different puzzle, to solve a different puzzle. If that is true, this grade will matter, and the sort of triangulation of which questions I got wrong will also matter. So what we'll do is we'll say final exam score round 2. I can always reference this and my current screenshots of what I think the answers are if I ever am confused. Anyways, that's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, that's another trophy checked off the list. We love to see it. We've got room 8 to complete the directory. There's a puzzle in room 8. We need to solve that on rank 8. The drafting strategy sweepstakes is a challenge in and of itself. These 4 I'm ignoring, which means that this one I'm also ignoring. So it's really 3 questions on the left or 3 trophies on the left that I'm kind of interested in. I'm ignoring these ones on the right for now. There's a chance I may eventually do it, but okay. So what was I saying right before that? Sorry, my daughter is back in daycare, which means I am back to having a constant cough. Okay. Here's the thought that I had after recording the last episode. I got those nudges from Discord for Treasure Trove. Gift Shop. Gallery. And Tomb. And Tomb is the interesting one. Because I think it's possible that the Discord, that our lovely friends over on Discord, said Tomb because I don't, at that point, I had not read Her Ladyship's Diary. However, I had already found the key in Tomb. So my strong suspicion, and I could be very wrong on this, and I don't want to know if I am wrong at this point. Maybe I'll ask in the future. But for now, I don't want to know. My strong suspicion is that they said Tomb not because of the diary key. Because if they wanted me to read the diary, I think they would have said Her Ladyship's Chamber. I already had both pieces of the puzzle. I just needed to draft them together. But they said Tomb, not Her Ladyship's Chamber. Which I think means there's something going on with Tomb. And I have a slight question mark on Tomb already. I don't want any of these. But Shelter does allow us to do the Furnace Freezer attempt, so let's do this. The slight question mark I have on Tomb already is that I think there is still a puzzle related to the Ajeran Angels, and to those angels, those Ajeran Angels, those 8 names appear in 2 places. 1, Chapel, where there's 7, and 2, Tomb, where there are 8. Why would he tell me the names for them if I didn't need to know anything about them, if there wasn't a puzzle related to that? This is the piece of art that is in A New Clue. I just realized that. Did you guys know? Nobody knows this about blueprints, by the way, but I figured it out the other day. If you walk into Shelter and you unscrew these bolts on the bunk bed in a clockwise fashion, this one's hard to reach, but you can see right there. And then you unscrew the bolts on the other side, that you actually open a secret door to hell. Damn it didn't work. Shit. I really think stuff like that kind of could exist in the game. Not hell, but, you know, random stuff like that. The problem is I don't know how to find it. And also, maybe this stuff doesn't exist. Let's go ahead and special order a shovel, I guess. I still kind of want a magnifying glass, but... let's go ahead and set up an experiment. So we have a Shelter run, a run where Shelter is the outdoor room. To me, that is almost ideal for setting up a furnace freezer experimentation. Each time you find some trash while digging, let's do permanently add 1 gold. The more gold we add, the better a gold to a allowance to stars switch would be. Okay. So we're protected against 3 red rooms. I would like to draft Gallery. I would like to draft Furnace Freezer. I would like to draft Gift Shop, Treasure Trove, Conservatory. That's my wish list right now. That's my shopping list as we go in here. Tomb is off the table. I already drafted an outdoor room. But let's get straight to the corner, get something good. I think at this point I will draft in the corners until I find either Treasure Trove or Conservatory. Either one is beautiful for us. I currently do not have a shovel nor a Key card sucks. Okay. Dormitory is rare, which I like. Kennel is unusual, which is fine. I also would be cool changing it to standard. I think it's better unusual. I think I'd already changed it to that. Guy's bedroom is commonplace. Okay, done. We're re-rolling a lot of the same stuff. We're re-rolling a lot of the same... rooms. Okay, so our plan here is going to be relatively quick with it. I don't think that I need to do big runs. I just sort of need to get in a couple more runs. Furnace freezer is not affected by any of this. We'll do corridor here. Furnace freezer, treasure trove. We already got conservatory. Laundry room is not terrible in terms of... Oh, that counted as a shop. Let's go. I forgot. Laundry room. Damn it. I think our key is just to get in more runs rather than better runs, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got a couple gyms here, which is nice. I'm kind of just drafting. This is kind of a bummer spot. Let's just go ahead and redraw one. I need something that kind of goes to the right. God, I would love a fucking shovel. I'll take a courtyard. Is that a shovel? That's a shovel. I knew it. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. I don't know that I've ever seen it drafted in that spot before. That sucks. It was just like standing in the middle of the thing. Okay, so we want to dig up trash to add some allowance. There it is. There it is. We do have a metal detector, which I actually don't really want, right? Because doesn't that... No, metal detector and shovel combined changes your chances. Okay, let's draft from aquarium here. First off, dig spots. Come on, give me the trash. Call me the garbage man the way I want the trash here. Come on. I'll tell you the last thing I fucking need right now is coins. So I don't know how this works, and I'm gonna write it down as a question. A question that I'm interested in eventually getting an answer to, but not right now. At the end of the playthrough, when all is said and done, I want to peek behind the curtain and see how one mechanic in this game works. And that's luck. I kind of right now have a theory that luck is an ongoing statistic that goes throughout, no matter, like, across runs, basically. And that it might behoove us to draft Cloister of Rena and raise luck in more often, because then we will be more lucky and get more items. I don't know that for a fact. I'm gonna say, how does the luck mechanic work? I'm always interested when a game has a luck mechanic. I'm always interested to see how the game handles it. Like, A lot of roguelikes will have a sort of luck component or a luck stat. And I'm always interested because it's like the heart of a roguelike strategy is it's like, is it worth raising luck? The big question on that is how long does the tail of the effect last? If it's long, it's almost always worth raising it. If it's short, only for this run, not worth raising it, you know? But let's try it right now. I do not have enough gems. But hopefully we get some gems here. None of this shit has flowers in it. That's not good. Also, I just had an idea. I looked down at my my notebook when I wrote that thing. How does the luck mechanic work? Question above that. Why is the 8th angel in the chapel hidden? I know the answer to that. Because the chapel is a red room. The tomb is a black room. Orinda and Finn Ares. Finn Ares does not believe in Orindia. Orinda Orinda believes. Wait. But that's not right. Because tomb has Draxus. Chapel does not. Draxus is the one missing from chapel. They actually have Orindia inside of the chapel. But it says here 8 Ajeran angels. But Draxus is the one that's missing. Fucking weird. Never mind. I thought I had an answer, but I don't have an answer. Okay, let's just see if we can draft a green room here. You love to see it. You simply love to see it. Raise the luck stat. Feel a little luckier. I mean, I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. Green room. Come on. Damn it. I can't take observatory right now, which kind of sucks. Clicked in. I'm just like chaos drafting right now. It's kind of funny. Chaos drafting, I tell you. There's my gems. This is a good place to take planetarium. We can bring telescope back here later if we need to. Give me a trash spot. Come on. So far, we have not doubled up on any of the... dang it, we're out of keys. On any of the extra resources inside of this room. Which makes me wonder if we aren't going to eventually max out, like, the resources in the room. Like, there's like 5 or 6 planets, something like that. Maybe more. I was hoping we could double up and be like, oh, now there's 2 chests. Now there's 3 chests. I don't have the gems for this shit. I don't have the gems for this stuff. Let's go back to the first rank and start drafting from there. Because I am sorted. Sorry. Oh my god, I did have the gems. I looked at the 0 in the upper right and thought that was gems, but it's keys. Shit. I messed up. Let's take storeroom because it gives us a key. Big spot. Give me trash. We've triggered it 4 times so far, so our allowance has gone up by 4. Get me to the corner. Break room is fine. Don't have a lot of dice right now. We only have 1. 3 squared is 9. Oh, -3 squared is 9. 30. 23. Flip 32. Rounded to 30. Divided by 3 is 10. -20. Squared? It's 400? divided by 20 is 20. Okay. I was like, God damn, you're going to make me do big numbers? 400. Tunnel is useless here because it will just eventually open up to foundation. I need break room here to go the other direction to try and get to the corner, to try and get treasure trove or something with my extra draws. That's where a lot of the value for each run comes from. 26, 36, divided by 3 is 12, flipped is 21, minus 2 is 19. 23, 32, 12, 21, 12. Is that right? Did I skip a step? 36, 63, 7. You can't stop me. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I love a key card. Key card might be my most, like, used item in the game. I just don't want to go anywhere without it. We need a West Wing Hall. This is perfect. Take me to the corner. Okay. We're looking here for treasure trove. Is there anything else I would take, given the opportunity? I would, honest to God, probably take Freezer. Freezer here would stop our run if we didn't get Furnace directly across from it, but it would also carry through a lot of gems and keys to the next run, which could be nice. Is there anything else I want? Treasure trove. Lost and found is another thing that's on my list. The problem is right now, I've got a decent amount of stuff I would like to hold on to. Let's redraw one more time. Treasure trove, treasure trove, treasure trove. One more. Yikes. Yikes. I've got one more draw, but I probably should take commissary here to get items, to buy items. Bummer. Library is kind of our key right now for, or is an option right now for rooms that I have not been able to affect the rarity of. So I have not been able to affect the rarity of, I believe, gift shop, still rare. What's furnace? What's freezer at? Freezer's rare. I knew one of the two was rare. What else? There's another rare room that I'm missing. What's treasure trove at? Commonplace. That's good. Gallery. Duh. Gallery. That's the big one. That's the big one. Rare. And library lets you draft rare rooms, right? From less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay, so from here, we're looking for one of those rooms. If we don't get them, that's fine, but we should probably just draft relatively quickly because at this point, stuff is sort of, I don't know that I need to buy food right now. At this point, the run isn't looking amazing. We take a Geist bedroom here, get a couple extra oh, I should have taken Solarium. I always sleep on Solarium. Damn it. I always sleep on Solarium. That's okay. Dice is also good. 5 dice. I think the way we're probably eventually... So just to reiterate how confused I am on one specific topic. Do I go foundation or do I go den? Furnace and freezer, I really don't know what to do with. Rather than trying to solve it very hardcore right now, my goal is mostly give yourself a chance to solve it in the future. Change the rarity of freezer. Or do what you can to raise your ability to reroll by raising your star count. Raising your like the amount of dice you get on an average run. I think the way we solve that is going to be a little bit of brute forcing, like throwing furnace and freezer very close to each other, or I've done it pretty fucking close though is the problem. I really have no confidence in how to solve it. That kind of thing. This is Southern Cross. We want this, want this, want this, want this. I always get sale after everything else is done. So a study would go really hard in this run. I've got 17 gems. I need a couple more keys. Tunnel here is actually kind of amazing. It gets us to foundation with no problems. The courtyard door is security locked, but I have that. The foundation doors I can use to try and get other things. No thoughts, just draft. No thoughts, just draft. Dig up any trash you can. Let's fucking go. Allowance is raised. More digging inside a foundation, I'm sure. Let's go. How good was foundation today? That's a piece of trash. Oh my god, we got 3 dig spots in foundation today, which is probably about average. We got 4 dig spots. That's above average for sure. Coins are basically trash for me. So I think you should count it as trash. Let's use this one because I have Secret Garden. And I'd like to get to the left at some point. Secret passage to furnace would be bad. But that's the only thing I could think to use it for. Secret passage to gold could be gift shop. And I have dice. That's what we should do. Let's get gift shop. Let's at least get one thing. You know what else I just realized? There's no black here, which means I can't draft treasure trove. Which sucks. Is there any other color I can't draft? Okay, for a second there I was like, uh-oh, there's no gold. There's gold. Anything else I can't draft? I think that's everything, right? Red, gold, green. I can't draft blue. That's right. I can't draft blue. The most common. It'd be funny if there was like a blue book over here you could push to draft blue. That'd be a sneaky little shit thing to do. All right, let's see if we can get gift shop. I only have 55 coins, but I'm a little unsure why I'm supposed to go there in the first place. Souvenirs for sale. Treasure Trove, Tomb, Gift Shop, Gallery. Gift Shop, thank you for visiting Mount Holly. We hope you enjoyed your stay here. It's rare. I've drafted it 8 times. I think I have purchased almost everything. Blue, but let's take a brand new look at everything. Blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scouting rope included. Base size 6x8, 40 inches high. Dew dry finish, water resistant treatment. So there are 2 people on this drawing. There's an axe. I don't know what the 2 people are doing. It kind of looks like they're unpacking a cooler. Enjoy a lunch. I just realized is one of the Ajeran angels on the Why does it say E-N apostrophe? Enjoya? Wait. Is Joya the, That's funny. If that's... I think it has to be. The jockey is Lydia. The maid is Mila. The shield scepter king is Orinda. Gardener's Rena. Farmer is Danja. There's one maid missing, and one, which I think is Lydia. Cook is Joya. I think that's probably it. That's really funny. In Joya. I was like, on lunch? What does that mean? Is that French? I don't know French. Okay. So that's an Ageran Angel clue of some sort, which I had not noticed before. I don't know if that's what I meant to find in here. On Joya. Enjoy your lunch. Blue tents. Shirts hung up. Cross stitches almost. That's what these look like. 46 fingers. Swimbird plushies. Is one of them different than all the others? This one's pretty big. This one's huge. But I think they just made it big and small so that it fits these shelves a little bit better. If I had to guess. This is the, like, bookshop sign. We've got Red Prince dolls. One of them is huge. The other ones are a little bit smaller. This one's fallen over. Their crowns all look the same. The Red Prince book can't actually be read. One of them is fallen over. This one is lit more brightly than the others. Dirigiblocks. Some sweaters. Thanks for visiting. It said that on the other thing too. There's postcards. Oh, I wonder if this is it. I give up. I'm stumped. These are all really cute, honestly. Okay, so we should screenshot all of these in a second. Is there anything I can buy? Blue tents. Each blue room drafted on the 8th rank. Each blue room. Holy fuck. For 400? Oh no, I need so much money. Permanent addition to the campsite. Each blue room drafted on the 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. I'm guessing this is related to the treasure trove problem. Because that is our memo problem, obviously. 400. Okay. What I'm trying to remember right now is what this said the last time I was in here. This said coming soon. Smash arcade hit. Stamp of quality. There's a rocket in the bottom left. There is a person inside of the balloon. There's crates dropping from the sky. There's a bird. Over 10,000 sold in Nuance, by the way. There's clues everywhere once you have eyes to see them for these Realm Sigil puzzles. I love that. Buy. Blue tents 400. I don't remember. I feel like this used to say something different. And I kind of feel like it used to say... like, this will be available after you complete something else. I don't remember what it used to say. Doesn't matter. That seems like probably the thing that I was being pointed towards in this room, if I had to guess. However, I also love these, so we're going to screenshot them. Because they might have a clue. Gift shop postcard 1. Greetings from Reddington. We've seen it before. We'll screenshot it just in case. Gift shop postcard 2. How the fuck am I going to get 400 coins? You know? It's about time you visit Mount Holly. What I love about that is it references that there is a puzzle. It references it's the same as in a timely manner. The manner is timely. Mount Holly, it's about time. It references time. The time is the answer. What is the sacred hour in the upper right-hand corner? It's about time. Okay. So there's 3. Is there anything else here? There's some cracked walls here. The thing is full. There's an entryway. It looks normal to me. I don't see anything else here that stands out to me. I also don't see anything that I should magnifying glass, although I wonder if magnifying glass this would tell us the answer to the thing. Mount Holly Observatory, wish you were here. They're also pretty. How are we going to get 400 coins? Treasure trove will help, that's for sure. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season. Why does it... Safe. I understand. I was like, stay safe. Change the meaning of each holiday greeting or whatever it says. Seasonal greeting. Gift shop. Postcard 5. Do I think there is actually any real solution to anything on this thing? No. You better believe I'm going to screenshot that shit, though. Okay, so my guess is it's blue tints. We need 500 coins. That's a lot of coins. Let's see if we can't get a gallery pulled up at some point here. We have planetarium, so taking coat check here is a victory for us, honestly. I would like to call it a day inside of break room, probably rather than planetarium, but that's okay. Retrieve this while we are here, and we will go back. We could also use casino. We could use casino to get rich. That's definitely a thing. Use casino to get rich, to get, I like Lost and Found. I can't go in there until after I have returned my shit to planetarium. So we'll be right back. What was I just saying? I want to call it a day inside of break room rather than planetarium. We're back to rather than planetarium. We're back to like I like the benefit of having a key card for every run. It's just helpful. So that's that. Here then right. That's Mora, our colorful world. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium contains a prism key. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after this is when things get interesting. Will telescope continue to have value? I don't know. From here, let's go ahead and draft Rather than waste footsteps, let's draft outside of courtyard. We're not going to step into the lost and found until we get rid of our shit. But I would kind of love something that goes the other direction here. We're going to use a die. Great Hall is kind of terrible because we don't have... We could use Solarium here to try and get Gallery, but we only have, like, 2 slots to draft in at this point. But I think that's honestly fine. I think this run does not need to go crazy here. I think we're all right. We don't need to make this run last forever. We just need to make it work. Don't these things right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't they look kind of like the that one brick on that one specific page of a new clue that has a brick with like 3 by 9 on it? Yes, No, I don't think that has anything to do with anything. All right, let's go back. A lot of digging. We raised our allowance today. We checked out gift shop, and we have a plan of attack there. Triggered lost and found, triggered conservatory. Raised our luck. Oh, yeah. There's furnace, but we're not going to get... Unless we get freezer directly above it. Do we try it? That could be really interesting, actually. We've got 5 dice to do it. Could work. I think you kind of have to play around a little bit. The only thing I wish I had was study. If I had study, we could go crazy. We are sheltered from this effect. Oh, and we're sheltered from that effect too. Excellent. If I had a study, damn it. But I only have like 2, I have 1 specific slot to redraw rooms in. Okay, so... Coat check, deposit, then go lost and found just in case. We've already used the item, so I don't need to keep it in my inventory. Telescope's been checked. Perfect. Stopwatch is not helpful to us right now. Stopwatch is anti-helpful to us right now. Prism key is also unhelpful to us right now. We have to roll the die for freezer. Anything else is dead. Okay. Okay. If we run out of rolls and there is a room that goes left, we could take it. But that's kind of it. Gives us keys, which is fine. We could prism key from here, which would give us blue. Get rid of all the other shit. We don't want a silver key. It'd be locked no matter what, right? Damn it. All right, that's the run. That's the run. Darn. We'll open these doors just to see. But is there a bedroom we could sleep in here? Not this one. Fine to draft right here, I guess. None of this matters at all. Parlor lets us draft south, which we should take. Can I unlock this door? It's going to be empty, right? What if you use a special key in that situation? It probably wouldn't work. Yeah, okay. I was like, this won't work. Fine glass. Interesting. It's on the thing in Parlor. I forgot that you can find it there. We got keys on keys on keys. So we don't want... If we wanted gallery, we could take prism key. Right? Key does not fit. There we get freezer, but it's not hot. But we keep a bunch of gems and money for tomorrow. I think you got to take it, right? But I think it's pointless. Does gallery cost anything to draft? Nope. That's good. We can at least draft it. So it's heating up. It's just not going to get hot enough. I don't think. I don't know. My understanding of this game is of this mechanic is so bad. Sometimes there's like a Steam like a overlay on screen, like an effect on screen. There was not one right here, despite the fact that I'm pretty close to furnace. That said, maybe the game does, I've said this before, maybe the game does the math as in, how close are you to furnace? How many squares would you have to walk to get there? Problem is, these are both dead-end rooms. So my current goal is to draft furnace and freezer on opposite sides of something like a West Wing hall, like a room, or like opposite sides of courtyard, like something that is really close to each other. We're up to 17 degrees, which I think is exactly where we were last time. I can't grab those. What am I doing? Can grab that. Freezer's still interesting to me. Okay. We take a bunch of gems into the next run, which is not terrible. This drafting studio. I can't draft anything that requires gems, but special key here. Silver key is what I want, I think. Something that goes right. Yep, perfect. Chapel, I'm protected against this. Should be. If it's a key, I'll take it. If it's not a key, I don't want it. Money. Okay, so I don't think Secret Garden would have worked there. Boudoir, was that on the list for places to sleep for Her Ladyship's Sleep Diary? I don't think that it was, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. No, it's not. Our goals as of now are sleep in master bedroom, basically. I want to see how it works. I don't really think I need to sleep in Her Ladyship's bedroom, but I could have redrawn there. Fuck, it was in the corner. Shit, I just realized. Dang it. It's all right. All I have is special keys. Prism key will give us a bedroom. Master bedroom? This is the western... Oh, come on. The eastern file. Okay, that was useless. All right, that's going to do it for our run. Let's call it a day inside of break room, which is all the way back at the start. So I know I can't actually pick that up. I was just making sure the metal detector was not reading anything. I can't pick up that gem either. Okay. So there were more coins back there. Oh, I'm gonna get locked in vestibule. Potentially. If I do, that will be funny. I think I want to go this way. Fuck. Can I get out a different way? No, I'm stuck. Holy shit, I'm stuck. I can't call it a day anywhere that's interesting. Oh no. Okay, we're going to call it a day in one of the bedrooms. Because, oh my god, that could be something. Maybe they don't, maybe there are effects for each bedroom, but we don't know what they are. You know what I mean? Let's call it a day right here. Okay, we're not done yet. We maybe should be because it's been a kind of long episode already, but we're not done yet. I want to do a little bit more. Do I have any extra effects from having slept inside of Boudoir? Let's find out. Day 107. I can finally cross take final exam off of my list, by the way. God, this is the problem with this game, is it just makes me hungry for more. I don't know if it did do anything for us because we triggered the allowance ourselves. The stars is the same, I think. Footsteps is 70, which I think is normal, and I think the rest is frozen from freezer. So let's go get an outdoor room and see what we got here. I haven't got treasure trove yet this episode. That's why I want to keep going. Up to 161 coins. Is there a way we could make... I mean, with casino, but casino is currently rare. Is there a way we could make 240 more coins this episode? Trading post counts as a shop. I have no items. Probably not. I think this might be a quick little run. Let's work on the priorities. Treasure trove, conservatory, lost and found. We'll go left this time first. Blue memos on rank 8. There's treasure trove. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm so nervous about grabbing stuff off of the ground now. I'm so nervous it's not going to register after those dice of the other day. Okay, so we want to take screenshots of... This is box 6. The box first. Then... You motherfucker. Boxes marked with moons always contain false statements. Well, I have bad news for you. This box had a moon on it. So what does that do for us? Well, so let's save the memo first. This is memo 6. Save it. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. That's the other thing, is do these two lie? Can these two even coexist? This says all green memos in this room are true. Will always. To me, that does not sound like it can be disproven via a different, like, modifier, like the type of box it's in or the marking on the box, right? Was this a white box, though? Was this a white box? That looks white to me. Oh, fuck. This one we believe to be true. This one might be false. It's false, I think, in the way that they cannot always be true. So I think this one is actually false. True. Blue box, so I think it's true. My default standing for green right now is like probably true unless there's something that makes it wrong. That's false. This one told us it was true. 2 realms have the same color banner. This is in a white box, which looks a lot like this box. So I think memo 1 is now false white box. Let's change this one, memo 5, to say false white box. Memo 6 is not true because of memo 1. Like, this doesn't make it true. Boxes marked with moons always contain false statements. If that were true, that would make this statement false. Meaning, I don't think it can be true, meaning I think it must be false. I'm going to write down false contradiction. Which I think means moons can be I'm going to write down moon boxes can be true. And then I'm going to put a bunch of question marks. I think it might even mean, oh boy. I don't know how much this is like the parlor game. In the parlor game, we are told one statement must be true, one statement must be false. In this box, we don't know, is it like, I guess what I'm trying to say here is, does the fact that this statement is false mean that the inverse is true? I think no in this specific case, but I could be wrong. AKA, if boxes marked with moons are always containing false statements is false, I don't think it's fair to say boxes marked with moons always contain true statements. I don't think that's true. But I don't know. Ain't that a lot of fun? Holy cow. This game's gonna give me an aneurysm. All right, we got a treasure trove, which is exciting. Up to 191 coins, which is not enough. Which might be the way that we eventually get 400, by the way. Holy shit. Let's just go ahead and draft real quick for a couple other things. I'm thinking like a place to call it a day, maybe a conservatory. Those would be wins for our run. Go get the dice. Fuck. I need some keys. Yeah, I think we're basically... I don't think we're going to, like, chase this down in terms of, like... Although, if I could get a quick study here... Take break room as a way to call it a day. If I could get a quick study, I would maybe try and use all of my dice for... trying to draw gallery. My ideal draw here is study, solarium, then draft like 14 times to get gallery. 1/3 times 9 is 3. 1/3 of 3 is 1, 1, 1. So 1 squared is 1. 1 squared is 1. 1 squared is 1. Wait, sorry. 1/3 of 1. 1 squared. 1. Plus 1 equals 2. Squared is 4. Yeah, this is 20. Okay. I did that wrong at first. I forgot you have to add it every time. Okay. We got a couple keys, which should help us if we run into any locked doors over here. That's all I wanted to do. Let's go get study, conservatory, gallery. What are the odds it'll work that well? Pretty bad, I would say. Take a little gem from drawing room. Get the chance to draft twice. Conference room here is best because of the angle. That's not what I meant. I don't want study here. I need... Oh, shit. We fucked it. We don't have key cards, so I just fucked it. We can redraw. We can redraw. We have to have something that goes left and right. There we go. Have to have left and right. Okay, so we need conservatory here. Oh, there was study. But I love conservatory. You know me. Please make it pay off. Please make my love pay off. Corridor is standard is fine. Storeroom commonplace is fine. It did not pay off. We got some very common rooms to try and mess with. Okay. So now I need den, study on the left, gallery on the right. You ready? I'm going to do it. Study is like common, right? Standard. Give me a study. Give me a study. Trophy room does not hurt our odds of pulling this off. Give me a study. Come on. Holy shit. We could change unpowered our coins and allowance right now. Sorry, our stars and allowance. Meaning our allowance would go down to 45-ish, but our stars would go up to 195. We have to take that, right? Observatory and planetary... Well, observatory becomes the most powerful room in the game at that point. We get the ability to redraw every single time. We can use those kind of willy-nilly. I mean, we have to take that. Holy shit, that's huge. That's so broken. 195 stars? Watch me use all of them in the next, like, 3 days. No! read my notes wrong. Shit. Dang it. No, I read my notes wrong. This could still be amazing, by the way. If we could get study, we could draft 195 times. Let's try it. I read my notes wrong. For some reason on Laundry Room, I wrote down the powered versions first, and then I wrote down the unpowered versions first. So I always look at it and have to take a second to think about it. And I shouldn't have done that. I wrote them down in the wrong order. We have 190 gems. Oh, hello there. I don't know that I want to use a key on you. I don't know that that's worth it. Make that 198 gems. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. We need study before we do anything. But pool is good here. If I could just power Laundry Room on a day when we have 190 coins, that would be amazing. I can't believe I fucked that up, though. Okay, I gotta take Boudoir here. I'm gonna draft over here. Gallery is a north-south room. I don't know that it's actually north-south. North-south or east-west. But in doing so, it is a... What I mean by that is I think it is fine to draft on the wings. I lose broken lever? I don't need broken lever. What do I get? Prism key. Which must only work for... Yeah, you can't do it for blue. That explains things. I was trying to use it for blue. No new items. Suddenly this run got really interesting because I have 194 coins. Make that 195. So if I could just get one of you guys to have study in you, then I'd be fine. Let's go here first. I mean, on the other hand, we could just take a green room to raise our luck as well, right? With a solarium? You better fucking believe I'm taking that shit. We are luckier. Don't have a dig spot. Okay. This is like kind of working out. I need study. Let's go foundation first. I can draft south, which is better for me. Ooh, I cannot draft south. Never mind. I can draft north. I have no keys. I have no keys. I just realized I have no keys. Oh, boy. Observatory has been giving me keys recently. The problem is I need to redraw once here. Something with a key. That gives me a key, but it doesn't give me a study. It gives me a dead end sort of thing. Okay, we'll take it because we need a key. But that's okay. Now I'm finding magnifying glasses like crazy. That's locked. Let's go to the other door and see what happens. Also locked? No? What do you think? There goes our key. Study! Let's go. Okay. Well, this just got very interesting. I have 196 draws. As long as this other door is unlocked. If this door is locked, I will be so sad. Fuck. I just missed out on that too. If that boudoir door is locked, I'm so sad. Right? I don't even have a computer to log into secretary or to log into security to see if there's something that I'm missing, like a key on the place somewhere. Lost the treasure map. That's fine. I couldn't get into it anyways. Is there a key anywhere? Please. Do not do this to me. $197 redraws would be so funny. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo. Let's go for it. We're going to get gallery here. And there's nothing else I want, right? Like, gallery's the thing. Got treasure trove, got conservatory. Gallery, we can call it a day in break room. That's a great run. Gallery. I'm so nervous I'm going to click too many times. Gallery. If we don't get gallery, that would be kind of amazing, right? We've gotten solarium already, so rare rooms are more likely. Did I fuck up? We can hit corridor here. It's always unlocked. Does study only let you do up to 8 times? It's not. I have read that before and I did not remember it. Holy shit. It is not unlimited. But I did get another chance because we drafted a room that is always unlocked. So now we have to be smart because I don't get 197 draws. I get 8 draws or the chance to draw again. Gallery! As long as the room is unlocked. Okay, this is huge. And that is where we're going to call it an episode so that in the next episode we can bang our heads against the brick walls that are these puzzles in the gallery. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, come back in a couple days for the next one. We're going to keep this Blueprints a train a-rolling. I'm having so much fun with this game. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And otherwise, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.